What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another react. You know what I'm saying? Reacts don't crack. We're coming back to back. It's your boy J Real Sly once again, sliding onto your timeline. You know what I'm saying? Have no fear. J Real Sly's here. We here reacting to how to defeat every Ben 10 alien by the Ink Tank. For those of you following the reacts, those of you into Ben 10, you probably seen the other react from the doc. And no, it wasn't the doc. It was GMF. He had the Ink Tank up there, and I used to watch their content all the time. In terms of like the I think it's like Ultimate Alien Overhaul, like they draw when Ultimate like performs that didn't have ultimates. I've seen like some of their other videos too. So in the spirit of getting back into it and putting it back on my timeline, I'm gonna make sure I like the video, make sure I do the same. I've already made sure I subscribe and turn on that bell so I don't miss the movement. Make sure I do the same both on YouTube and on Twitch so you don't miss the movement. But just watching more of the content to put it on the feed. If you made it here to the video, you know, share the content with a friend. Or, you know, just watch some of the content. I appreciate it. I know some people are like, oh, spam liking doesn't help. It doesn't get me paid. I'm not bothered by you watching the content. It might be, oh, I can only watch 10 minutes of this. Let me see what the next video is talking about. That's cool with me too. I'll always thank anybody for any bit of engagement and, you know, watching the video and helping us build a community and getting the Real Republic where it needs to be on YouTube, as it already is kind of strong. Link in the description in Discord.com where you'll be notified of any YouTube videos I post, whether that be the daily clips on all platforms, it's in the socials, which are also linked in the description, and also the double uploads of React. So those YouTube boys, y'all are eating pretty good. Y'all getting three, I almost said 3 reacts, 3 vids daily. But let's go through the checklist. Make sure y'all boys drink y'all some water, touch y'all some water, get y'all some sunlight, eat some good food, and get some good sleep. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys stay healthy, man. I really care about y'all, ladies and gents. You know what I'm saying? Not just boys and girls alike. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Talk to me. Cinematic from the beginning, man.
Pearl the Artist.
Is it time? Is the upload hiatus over?
Incorrect. The hiatus persists. However, you are temporarily reinstated. A new video is required.
I don't understand. Why?
Kind of cool. He was like drafting up video concepts and like teasing videos. I like when not only is creative, but he's like adding lore to the video.
Because
This video is sponsored by Factor.
What? Oh, Jesus
Boy,
Christ.
making those 5YL episodes must really take a lot of time out of your day.
Yeah, check out. It's 5 years later. It goes by 5YL. I haven't been too tapped in because the content, like, again, hasn't been on my feed, but I'll probably check it out after this too.
Yeah, that's why we're on a hiatus.
Well, Factor can help you save time so you can stay busy. They're ready to heat and eat in just 2 minutes and can be delivered right to your door.
We're not sponsored though. You know, no disrespect. We're not sponsored though. Ooh, Batman? I like that.
you either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become a
That's tough. He's doing a contingency joint. Hagging them no contingency. 10. Ooh.
villain.
That's tough.
There's someone out there. He takes many forms, changes many faces. He has more power than I've ever seen, and we need to be ready. But in good faith, for the safety of Gotham, I'm not alone.
Okay. First view is ORS.
Graceful as ever. Now, the safety of Gotham rests in our hands. It's time to execute, plan, exterminate Ben Tennyson.
Not exactly content.
Yeah.
We're going to go through every single transformation that he has and try to figure out different ways we can combat his alien abilities, whether these are full-on contingencies or just the best idea we could think of. But if Ben Tennyson ever turned his back on Bellwood, what can we do to fight back? I have a list of all of his aliens here. We're just going to run through them. Some of these I feel like are pretty easy to come up with ideas for. We're definitely not going to have too much trouble, but some of them I feel like we're going to need some very creative solutions.
Got my Ben 10 shirt.
So first on the hit list is Wild Mud.
Call the pound.
His stuff is based off of scent and hearing, right? I feel like Mace would overwhelm his senses. Oh, wait, chocolate.
Oh yeah, chocolate will do.
If we hide in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, I feel like we'd be safe from any Vulpamancer. Then we got Forearms.
Okay, give him...
That was really quick, but I think it's a good idea. It's like if you're being followed by like tracking dogs, you can sprinkle like paprika and pepper, and like one, them sniffing the ground, they'll inhale it, but two, like the aroma in general kind of helps mask your scent that's already there. So I think that's tough. I mean, I think we've seen that in the show too, and like as a side effect, because they don't have eyes, I don't think they do. No, they don't. I can't really remember. Let's go back to the image of Walmart.
What can we do to fight
I don't
back?
really remember
I have a
that
list of
boss.
all of his aliens here. We're just gonna run through them. Some of these I feel like are pretty easy to come up with ideas for. We're definitely not gonna have too much trouble, but some of them I feel like we're gonna need some very creative solutions.
Got my Ben 10 shirt.
So first
Yeah, they don't have eyes. And it was like in the episode where he was sick, he couldn't see because they see through like smell through like those gills. And,
on the
like,
hit
hearing.
list is Wild Mud.
He gets too confused with each hand giving him things to do until he gets too confused and he sits down.
Overwhelm him with tasks.
with different tasks.
And destroy all aliens. If Dad Smith shot 5 missiles at him and not 4, he would have won.
Yeah, he
True,
would've been
yeah.
like-
You have to attack him 5 times. Or if you got him real sticky too. Like you stuck all of his arms together and he can't punch, he'll just kind of topple over. Forearms ain't shit. We got this.
Gray matter. Squish him.
Yeah, next question. Accelerate.
Trip him.
You know something that actually has happened a lot in the show.
Let's do this!
Give him just a bunch of caffeine and blow up his heart.
Yeah, he would go into cardiac arrest.
I kind of like that. Okay.
That's tough. I think ice is tough too. Same like contingency Batman has for Barry.
He also can't handle ice that well.
Iced coffee.
Pour a bunch of coffee into his helmet and keep it closed shut.
We got Heat Blast.
In all honesty, fire extinguisher seems the easiest. Gwen almost took him out in the first episode.
Get him wet, go for a swim.
I can't think of anything better.
Right? Like he's actually, he's an easy one.
Smokey the Bear mauls him. That's
Okay,
that's
we're saying easy. Realistically, you randomly get pulled up random location. It's not gonna be easy, but basically what they're saying is like if you have access to these tools or those conditions, you got it.
Take a giant hammer, crush him into little coals, and then put him in the barbecue.
What about Diamond Head? He is weak to like supersonic sound. So what's the most annoying song you can think of?
Rob, you already know what it is.
If we blasted Axel F by Crazy Frog at like 10,000 decibels, I'm pretty sure like we can shatter that Petrosapien.
Take a Sharpie and write.
Because there's a crystal, so high pitch frequencies can cook it. Yeah, because like if we're going regular person, okay, you're not gonna have access to these things. But let's say we're going Batman. Let's say it's a contingency. How I think I like that's why I like that's the way he prefaced the video. He didn't directly say it, but like be in the mindset that you have like essentially resources, craft a contingency. You know what I'm saying?
Pillow on it and then punch him and he'll be soft. Yeah.
I think that could work. Stinkfly. He's also got another proven weakness. If you get his wings wet, he can't fly. So like take him to Six Flags.
Do those exist anymore, Rob? Like this is an actual.
What are you talking about? Six Flags is a thing.
There used to be a Six Flags here, and then it disappeared, and I've just always assumed the company went under.
There's one in Springfield, Massachusetts with $75 per pass. No fucking thanks.
So just because they're not a thing near you anymore means they have to not be a thing anywhere.
The world revolves around
World
Ryan,
revolves
everyone.
around Ryan.
Hey, if nothing,
Wow.
if something isn't in my render distance, I'm assuming it doesn't
distance.
exist.
I'm not within your render distance. Do I not Second this Discord call ends, I'm just gonna be transported to this white empty room, just waiting for you to talk to me again. $75 a pass. So if you want to pay $75, you can kill Stingfly.
Rip Jaws.
Who's got a hairdryer? If you got that giant glue gun, you can glue his gills shut.
You can take a Sharpie and write on him, I cannot breathe air.
This logic, Kellen, it's flawless. Stick their hand up into the gills and then just rip them out.
So you don't want to just...
That's really aggressive about an alien with like teeth that can just chew you into bits. But like, you know,
kill him. You want him to suffer.
No, I'm just trying to think of a
dig
quick
that,
way
Ryan.
to take him out.
You know
No,
what?
No.
Yes. I want to think of the worst way we can torture these
Rob,
aliens.
this video comes out
I'm
on my birthday. I
inspired
don't
by
want
you,
people to
Ryan.
think I'm a murderer.
Next, we got upgrades.
Send him back in time to the caveman days.
Well, he can't...
it's tough to deal with because any tech you're kind of cooked, and you have to like electrocute him first. But like reaction time with Ben, it's like even if I'm dealing with like a lightning user, if they have any tech on them, like even a cell phone, you can hide there, you know, and then upgrade that thing to the point where it's like, okay, well, I took your cell phone, upgraded an ion battery. Now this entire city's going nuclear.
handle electricity, right?
Magnetism.
What's a big magnet? The sun. Throw him into the sun.
I dig it. Next question. Ghost Freak.
Bro, throw him in the sun. Sunlight is his weakness.
Shit, that's actually true. Cannon Bolt.
Cannon bolt.
You did the same thing in the ranking video.
I thought it was pronounced Cannon Bolt. He was defeated once in the show. They got him real sticky.
You just want to get him all sticky for some reason, Rob.
It's easier than throwing him in the sun.
We just move him to a different section of the wiki. Now he's non-cannon bolt, and he fucking evaporates.
That's actually
tough.
that's awesome. We got Wildvine.
A Screegit that's hungry.
I don't know why I kept calling Swampfire Wildvine.
And the Snoop Dogg.
Honestly, a weed strain named Wildvine would be like the sickest shit ever. Come on, Cartoon Network. Like, what are you really doing with the IP right now?
He would be a hybrid because he's part human.
Cannibalism. Smoke him, eat him, put him in a stew. I don't know, man.
Right.
A lot of the these aliens, all you have to do is just put them near a heat blast.
Put Wildvine too close to Heat Blast, you'll just get Swamp Fire, man.
Hold on. Heresy. Heresy. Spitter.
Spitter.
Dry out his mouth so he can't spit.
Tell him to cross the street. He can't. He doesn't have eyes.
He's got eyes.
He has eyes. The green bits on the sides of his body.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spitter's got
I thought
eyes.
those were
Did you not know?
I thought those were just orbs.
All right.
These actually irritate me with like the lack of IQ. I think they need to pick their knuckles off the ground. Neanderthal. Shout out Sethical.
Here's what you do. You wait till he makes a clone. You take two of them and put the two positive charges together so they vibrate and then they build up enough force and then they repel and shoot off in opposite directions across space and each fly into their own sun.
Conveniently place suns in either direction.
If you're shooting across space and nothing's slowing down, you're bound to run into the sun. Arctiguana, you know what the opposite of cold is? It's the sun.
No, Arctiguana. Drop Arctiguana in a pool. He tries to use his powers at all. It's gonna freeze instantaneously, trapping him.
Death by his own hand. That's tragic.
Yeah.
Also, scientifically, when like it's colder outside, the surface of the water freezes and like not the middle, due to like principles of like convection and things of that nature. So like there's a question of like the more he uses his powers, the more the top layer would freeze and the more
The flamethrower in his mouth. Pull the trigger.
You let him name himself Absolute Zero and he'll die of embarrassment.
Oh, wait. How about this? You know how when you're trying to, like, thaw out frozen chicken, you have to do it a certain way or else it'll fuck it up?
Okay.
Fuck it up intentionally.
Thaw him?
Yes.
This is basically just an extension off your first idea. First, we're gonna freeze him. Then we're gonna fuck with him.
Just put him in the sun. Move on.
Blitzwolfer. You know, like, when your dog is trying to, like, get at you? Like, you just kind of grab onto his muzzle?
No, he's not a vampire. No, I'm thinking of him as a werewolf.
Give him a bath and he'll go.
Upchuck.
I don't want to kill my boy. I love the Gastro Gummy Bear.
You have to.
Give
Has
him
a
some
whole pocket dimension in
sugar-free
his stomach. He
Haribo
might actually
gummy
be a
bears.
challenge. He can
Give
take
him-
that now. His weaknesses were retconned.
A bunch of baby carrots and then tell him a joke. He'll start laughing and then choke to death. That I'm not even kidding.
What if you ate something that was so similar to a carrot, but it wasn't a carrot?
it wouldn't work?
You take a Sharpie and then you write on his stomach, "I am not hungry."
Snarrow.
Put him in the toilet.
Get him real wet. There's a deal at Six Flags if you buy like 2 passes or something.
Rolling up blunts with him.
Intergalactic blunts.
You know what would get all of those bandages really stuck together? Getting it sticky.
What is with you today, man?
He's got a point.
Frankenstrike.
Tell Mary Shelley that he exists and
Get him copyright striked?
Yeah.
What's the opposite of electricity though? Like how do you combat electricity?
rubber
Rocks.
rubber rocks.
Ditto.
Ditto. I'm gonna be fully honest. I feel like Ditto is weak enough. You could just stab him with a knife.
Alright, well Ditto can't fly, right? So if you get high enough in the air, you just shoot down.
Why are you guys so violent towards Ditto?
Hi guy. Throw salt at him.
Salt in his eyes. Yeah, I can agree. Way big. Make a big Lego.
Blocks. It's my boy. He might be able to light fire, but is he fireproof? Like in Avatar The Last Airbender, Zuko bends fire, but he was also permanently scarred from a burn.
That's a good point.
Just
Yeah, because he's not like Heat Blast, who's like immune to fire, but he has regen, so like it would require a pretty strong fire.
because you manipulate
But it would dry him out.
fire doesn't mean you're
I
fireproof.
feel like you could set him on fire. He's literally soaked in methane.
I say we just light him on fire.
I agree.
Echo, echo.
Put him in a library.
He'll have to be quiet. Humongous bore.
Just throw a meteor at him.
If it ain't broke,
Throwing aliens into the sun. What if we threw the sun at him?
Jet Ray.
Start Omniverse.
He just gets canceled from the show. Big Chill. Big Chill's, he's another tricky one. He's got a pretty fat arsenal. It's not even like we can go opposite, because like he literally drinks magma.
Give him a child support checks.
Oh, he has to pay alimony.
Yeah, make him get a job.
Alimony's when you get divorced.
He can't say that word. That's a slur. He cannot say that word. He didn't even censor it, bro. No trigger warning, bro. What's up with bro?
Child support's when you have kids.
Kellen's very experienced in this regard.
Don't ask me how I know that. You spend one spring break on Necrophrygia.
Or Vilgax's gauntlet can also counteract his intangibility.
Just steal the gauntlet, grab him by the neck, and go.
Yep. What about Chromastone? I mean, he loses so much anyways, we could probably just like look his direction.
Just put him in a fight in the show.
Brainstorm.
Bring him to Long John Silver.
He exposes his brain all the time too. So like if we were able to just like throw a porcupine at him or something. Spider Monkey. See, he's already sticky. So like there goes all of my ideas.
We get a big bug zap.
He's quick too. He's quick and strong. Spider Monkey's won just about every fight he's been in.
He
hasn't
has.
he?
He's honestly a
He's
pretty
a good
versatile alien.
Bro is low-key the Shino of Ben's aliens. I'm gonna speed this up though.
And bananas.
I googled how to defeat a monkey and I found this article. Step 1, dress appropriately. Step 2, keep your distance. No, Spider, you can't. I feel like this is like we just gotta take the L. I don't think you can defeat Spider
we
Monkey.
can't take the L.
Here's what we do. We put poison in the banana, and we feed him a poison banana.
What if he's out of bananas?
We give him another.
I say we just shoot him. All right, Goop.
I would eat him.
What if you use the anti-gravity projector from the goop inside of you and just tears through your chest?
I would break the thing and use it as a bowl to then slurp him up.
Okay, Alien X.
Give him a questionnaire.
Make him take the SATs or something.
Write him out of the show.
What are the hardest questions to answer?
Give him the Yanny or Laurel thing. How about that?
Laurel. Laurel. Laurel.
What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
Leave him to send himself in a mental spiral. Yeah.
Drop a truckload of Rubik's Cubes in front of him.
Where 2 of the stickers are switched.
Kellen, you've done it. You've beat God.
Nanomech.
Have Paul Rudd fight him.
Yeah, have Paul Rudd fight him.
Paul Rudd. But see, one of Nanomech's powers is adaptability. So what if he sees Paul Rudd and adapts to like his charisma?
No one can do that. Everyone's charmed by Paul Rudd.
Lodestar.
Take his head and run away.
I mean, yeah. Car crusher at a junkyard.
Wrath. Wrath is actually pretty damn durable.
Put him on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, make him deal with it. Make him actually sit down and have to work through his emotions.
Let me tell you something, Dr. Phil. Please do.
Really? No one's ever just let me.
I feel like he could drown real easily because he's afraid of water, and it shows he can have. 1 second, redoing that. Sorry, because it shows it.
You got it.
You got it.
Because he has a fear of water.
Ryan, you got
first
this.
off.
I believe
But
in
then,
you, Ryan.
Kellen, shut the fuck up. Water hazard.
You know, if we had one of those like giant rides at a fair that like swings back and forth like this, the part that swings with the carriages of the people and then the actual standard axis it swings against. If you think about that, that giant thing could just be a shell cracker.
Let's just shuck him.
Yeah!
You did such a convoluted thing to say get a claw cracker.
But a giant.
Did I say centripetal force? Chad, am I cooked? Am I cooked? Centripetal acceleration?
Clock Racker.
Yeah.
Got him. Amphibian. He can go intangible. He can turn into electricity. He can read minds. He's actually
Trap him in a
pretty tough.
battery.
He electrocuted himself in the pool. So like, is it chlorine? Can he not handle chlorinated water?
Leave him in the Pokemon daycare.
They don't die in there, they just get stronger.
They do if you stop playing the game.
So trap him in a Pokemon cartridge is what you're saying.
Yeah.
What about Armadillo then?
You put Armadillo just in a big old ball of yarn, and then he tries to drill out, but it gets caught in his drills and makes his engine stall out.
Terraspin. If you clog up his holes
Yeah.
with like a sticky substance or something. Wasn't there like a scene where Albedo threw life at him or something and it got stuck in Terraspin's flaps?
Oh my god, they did totally do that.
NRG.
NRG.
Energy.
Tell
The
him
same-
he's
You did the same
BAD.
shit last video.
We can tickle that man. Really good. Just a little Gucci.
I feel like that would burn your hands though.
Not if I absorb the same material that his suit's made of.
Are you an Osmosian?
Can you prove I'm not?
We defeat him by going, NRG, you are BAD.
Yeah, we write that on him in Sharpie.
Fast track. Kick him in the shins.
I mean, he also can't fly, so like if we just airstrike him.
Airstrike means from the air to the ground.
Yeah, he's not in the air.
Then what does he being able to fly have to do with anything?
Because if he was gonna fly, he could probably destroy the thing that's deploying the airstrike. He could fly up there.
Rob, get Mochi real quick. All right, hold her like this. Just do that to fast track. Do that.
Oh baby, I'm so sorry.
Thank you for demonstrating, Mochi.
This one I'll agree with the sticky thing. A big old glue trap I feel like could catch fast track really
Of
easy.
course, just get them really sticky. That's all you have to do.
Eat off.
Feed him poison. We get big hamburger.
And then we put poison in.
Let me ask you this. With Edel, is he made of metal?
In his UA design, maybe? It's really hard to say.
Just put him out in the rain, could like rust him or something. Tin Man and just get stuck forever.
Clockwork.
Rust him.
Daylight savings.
If we took control of time, we could just shoot him too. I mean, that's what Captain Nemesis did.
Nah.
That's what he did. He just shot him.
It's Chameleon, yeah.
Whatever room he's in, just toss a nail bomb into him. Even if you can't see him, he'll still get hit by shrapnel. Jury rig. I feel like you can just kick him to death.
You probably could.
He looks like he's got brittle bones. Grab him by his scarf, swing him around.
Shock Squatch. They defeated him in Omniverse 2 when Facina transformed into him, right?
They got him real sticky.
I mean, it's not actually stick. It's insulated, but the insulation.
Unsponsored, by the way. What is it, Apex? Nope, Split. Are they dropping it again? Oh, that might be peak.
Feedback.
Feedback.
The GOAT.
Take his energy.
But he'll just take it back. That's what he. That's what he does.
Throw him in a bathtub with a GameCube.
Do you think his tendrils can get tangled up?
Drop him into a pile of cords.
Yeah.
Fray one of his circuits.
Fray his circuits, drop him in the core drawer. He's done. Blocks.
Don't do that.
Feed him to a Screeget. You get a bubbling vat of acid, sprinkle him in like a bunch of salt.
Gravitack.
Tell him to make a black hole.
He only did that because he was gravitationally repelling against the Time Beast.
Okay, get a time beast.
Make a crack in him and pour Diet Dr. Pepper on it.
And he can fly, so no drone strikes.
Oh wait, no, just throw a bunch of Helix at him. They were drilling into his core and gonna make him explode.
Crash Hopper. So you know what would stop him from jumping?
Cement shoes. And then dropping him in a lake.
What are we the
Do you think that's what I was gonna say?
Kick the part of his legs that makes him jump over and over.
With the cement shoes, he like forces himself to jump, but he can't jump because of the cement, and,
and
it
then
rips his legs.
he rips his body away from it. Ball weevil.
Weevil.
He's susceptible to his own stuff. So, Rob, I hate to jump on your answer before you, but sticky.
No way. Walkatrout.
Ran with Windex.
He'd be fine, I think.
No, he wouldn't like that.
I don't know why, but like the image of him hanging from the ceiling by a string is hilarious. Like he's just like suspended in air trying to walk around and he can't.
Okay,
He's
Rob.
stuck on a string.
I would just eat him.
Pesky dust?
A dream catcher.
You know, that's fucking clever as shit, dude. I'm not even mad about that.
Or you give Freddy Krueger $50. I got this dude that's gonna be showing up later. Just, you know.
What about Molstache?
Tie his mustache together. Put a lighter under his mustache.
We sell him this like really nice like mustache oil where it's just like, oh, you want a stash? You want a really good like firm looking stash? And he uses it, but the secret is the oil is actually incredibly flammable. So now we have the hardest debate of the whole video. Are you ready for it? Yeah. The worst.
Oh, that's actually difficult.
Okay, I got it. Take a Sharpie and write the best on it.
He also can't fly.
He's also invulnerable. Does he need to breathe?
Maybe?
Just have him stuck in space indefinitely.
And just leave him there? And like what, he'll starve to
He can't
death?
hold his breath forever. Suffocation. No breathing.
Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. We make him go through infinite mosh pits until he just like gets exhausted. Because durability is one thing, but like exhaustion is another.
It'll take a few years, but he'll be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not like young like I used to.
All right, y'all ready for this? Kickin' Hawk. Oh, there's a hole in my sock. Oh, there's 3 holes in my sock. Oh no.
Put a hole in Kickin' Hawk sock.
I would eat him.
Just shoot him. He's got no range. Then we can say Kickin' Hawk down.
Toe pick.
Put him in front of a mirror.
And just shame him. What if he looks himself in the mirror and he's like so appalled he decides to like change his ways, like shaves off all of like the fucking demonic tentacles, starts hitting the gym a little bit. I don't want to look like this anymore.
They wouldn't be Topic anymore, so we technically win.
Astrodactyl, the squawker himself. Squawk
I hate
squawk,
him.
everybody.
I hate
Squawk
him.
squawk squawk. Astrodactyl ever lost a fight?
He loses a fight with the ceiling.
Put him in a chamber that has just layers in it. He keeps He's trying to fly up and just keeps smashing his skull.
Bullfrag.
We tell him to call GameStop to see if there's Battletoads.
And he's just like, and they're just like, come on, like my kid just invited all of his friends. It's his 6th grade birthday party. If he doesn't hit it off, they're gonna bully him in school.
Couldn't we just put him somewhere that smells horrible?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He does have I forgot there's like legit weaknesses to these aliens.
Yeah.
Atomics.
Let's spend seconds on this alien.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can't even put him in the sun.
You can make him tired. He lost to Malgax because he got tired. Like that happened.
Is that actually what happened?
It was my best shot. I'm really tired.
You keep him up for 72 hours.
I want to see if you smack him with a bat in his like canister arms, if elephant toothpaste will start coming out. I think that would be really cool to see.
That'd probably be like popping a pimple to him or something.
Dude, his head is a fucking lava lamp. You can smash it with a bat.
Yeah, do you think that like Kirby dot plasma inside of him is kind of like pus for us?
I hate this. Move on.
All right, gut rot.
Put giant corks in all of his holes.
Callan, get off my wavelength. I was about to say.
If you were able to hypnotize him or possess his mind so that he doesn't have access to his abilities, then you can probably just like kick him in the balls.
You could do that with anyone.
Some of them have immunities to being hypnotized. I'd argue Pesky Dust would, just because of the nature of his abilities is already like mind-boggling. Amphibian might also have an immunity to it, as would Alien X. I would even go so far as to say Ghost Freak could, because I just don't give a shit.
Just put corks in them.
Vampire.
Sunlight, dude, that's an easy one.
Throw Vampire in the sun.
Overflow.
Shuck him. Shuck him. Shuck him. Shuck him. Shuck him.
He's made of metal.
I don't care. Shuck him.
You could boil him, right?
Yeah, boil
Isn't
him
there
in
like,
some water.
isn't there like
That's cool.
geysers around the world?
Just push him into a geyser at Yellowstone.
This is a really cruel video. You cut me out of this video.
Yeah, you're not even here.
Shuck him. Shuck him. Shuck him. Shuck him. Shuck him.
Gax. He's got the laser eyes. He's got the tentacle hands.
Shockrock trapped him in that energy cube. Cube him and just shrank it.
Cube him and shrink it. Cube him and shrink it. All right, but what about Shockrock himself, though? What's the Shocker gonna do?
Well,
What?
Put him up against the
Absorbs electricity.
I'm pretty sure nickel is a good conductor.
Throw a bunch of nickels at him.
Slap back.
Just keep slapping him on the back forever.
And he gets too heavy, and then he just forces his weight into the center of the Earth and blows up the
He
planet.
just kept doing it. He could eventually make a black hole by accident and just get sucked up into it. We did it. We killed him.
Did it.
Keep slapping him forever.
Surge.
Kick him over. He can't do anything without other Zurges.
Okay.
Yeah. Bash mouth.
Silver bullet.
His bones are silver, Kellen.
He creates metal plates over his body. But what if those plates couldn't form? What if he couldn't punch? He couldn't lunge? He couldn't do any of
We're
his
not making him
physical
sticky,
combat.
Rob.
Listen.
This mother
if we made him,
Despite that, they could like use a corrosive material that melts it, or because of that, give them overrated treatment. You have before a body of water, you sink to the bottom, and then you're cooked. That was a cool little video about an ink tank. Nice little creative intro. It was tough. It was tough. I sped it up. I think for good reason. Just like, you know, it was more of like a homey vibe to it. Like I'm just kicking back and talking to some friends. I'm into like more informative or entertaining type content. But if y'all boys liked, make sure y'all like this video. And if you want, you can go to the Ink Tank and like their video. That is why my reactions are very clear that they're reactions, and I give you the title so you can go find the video if like you're that interested. All support to other creators. Make sure y'all show love. For your three good deeds. One could be helping build a community. Again, link in description. Saying we're close to affiliate. We just need more consistent people in chat. We already had the followers. We already had the hours. We already had the days. We on time in chat. Now we just developing the motion. And right now we're enjoying it because slow motion is better than no motion. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's going to be it for me. Peace.